All right, so I have shown you 3 of the 4 different linear equations that you will be asked to do the graph of the straight line. And the 4th equation, it looks like this. It's called also the standard form, 8x plus by equals c. I hope you notice that in this equation, the x's and the y's are together on the same side of the equation. And that's what we call standard form. Here's an example. Graph the line represented by the equation negative 3x plus 2y equals 6. You can see the x and the y are together on the left side of the equation. So this equation has the same form as the standard form. Now, we still graphing the same way. The basic idea, you need 2 points to graph the line. Every point has an x and a y coordinate. Now, there are 2 ways you can graph this. I'm going to share with you the first way, which I think is the easiest way, and it's using something called the intercepts. And I already mentioned this word before. The intercepts are points on the x-axis, the horizontal number line, or points on the y-axis, okay, the vertical number line. And what is interesting about these points, the intercepts, is that 0 is always one of the coordinates of the points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign 0 for the x coordinate of my first point. And in my second point, I'm going to assign 0 for the y coordinate. Every time 0 is one of the coordinates of a point, you're working with the intercepts. Now, let's go to the first point. I said that 0 is going to be the x coordinate of my first point, but I'm missing the y. So we're going to calculate y. How? We're going to take this 0 that is for the x, and we're going to plug it in wherever I see x in the equation that was given. So wherever you see x, replace it with 0. That's why you see this parentheses here. It's for the x. I replace it with 0. And then you're going to simplify and solve the equation for y. So negative 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2y is 2y. And then when you solve 2y equals 6, when you solve that equation, you get y is 3. That's why the y coordinate here is 3. And I got one of my intercepts, one of my 2 points that I need to draw the line. Doing a similar process in the second equation, the y has the value of 0. I'm missing the x. We're going to calculate the x value. How? Plug in the 0 for the y in the given equation. So wherever you see y, plug in 0. That's what I did here with the parentheses. This parentheses is replacing the y, and I plug in 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus negative 3x is negative 3x. So I now have a simple equation to solve. When you divide both sides by negative 3, you get that the x is negative 2. And I got my second point. And these 2 points, we call it the intercepts. Remember that the pairs of the order pairs, these 2 points, can be written in table format. Now let's plot them. Look at the first point, 0, 3. See, look, it's on the y-axis. When a point is on the y-axis, we call it the y-intercept. Let's plot the second point, negative 2, 0. Look where the point is located, on the x-axis. So when you have a point on the x-axis, we call it the x-intercept. And the moment you have 2 points, you can connect it with a straight line. And look, this line is also a slanted line. So equation number 3, y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. And equation number 4, 8x plus by equals c, standard form. They both make a slanted line.